At exactly 3:17 a.m., every clock inside the house stopped. Not one. All of them. The microwave, the oven, the bedroom alarm clock. And at that exact same moment, a 911 call came in. The line connected, but no one spoke. The dispatcher later said it wasn't the silence that bothered her. It was the breathing. Slow, controlled, almost deliberate, as if the caller wasn't asking for help, but waiting. The call lasted 46 seconds. The dispatcher asked for the location 3 times. There was no response, only breathing. Then, the line disconnected on its own. The system traced the call to a residential address on the edge of town. Quiet neighborhood. No prior disturbances. No emergency history. Officers arrived in under 7 minutes. The porch light was on. No other lights were visible. They knocked. No answer. The front door was unlocked. Inside, nothing appeared disturbed. The furniture was in place. No broken glass. No forced entry. No signs of struggle. But one officer noticed something unusual almost immediately. Every digital clock inside the house displayed the same time. 3:17 a.m. The microwave, the oven, the thermostat display, even the battery-powered bedroom alarm clock, all frozen, as if time inside the house had stopped, but nowhere else. One officer attempted to reset the microwave. It wouldn't respond. Another unplugged it. The screen remained lit. 3:17 a.m. Phones inside the house had no signal. Not weak signal, no signal. And then they felt it. Not cold, not heat, just stillness. The kind of stillness that feels intentional. The house wasn't empty. It felt paused. They began clearing rooms one by one. Living room, kitchen, bathroom, nothing. Until they reached the final door at the end of the hallway. It was locked from the inside. The door was solid wood, standard interior lock. Officers announced themselves. No response. They knocked. Silence. One officer attempted the handle. It didn't move. According to the later report, the lock showed no external damage, no tool marks, no forced entry, and no secondary exit from the room. The only window inside that bedroom was sealed shut, painted closed from the outside. Officers made the decision to breach the door. The door gave way on the second strike. The room was empty. No furniture, no personal belongings. Just carpet and walls. No closet movement. No crawlspace access. No attic entry point above. But something else was documented. The air inside the room felt warmer, not by much. Just enough that one officer mentioned it in his initial statement. There were no heating vents in that room. Thermal imaging was requested. The scan showed residual heat, concentrated in one corner, roughly the height and width of a standing adult. No footprints were found in the carpet. No fibers disturbed. No dust displacement. The house security system showed no entries. No exits. No motion alerts prior to 3:17 a.m. And then dispatch reported something else. The original 911 call was still logged as active in the system, but there was no audio, just a timestamp, 3:17 a.m. The call had never officially ended. The house was cleared at 4:02 a.m. Officers found no occupants, no signs of forced entry, no evidence of anyone leaving. The property owner was contacted the next morning. He had been out of state for 3 days. The house was supposed to be empty. When investigators returned later that afternoon, something had changed. Every clock inside the house was working again, all of them blinking 12 o'clock, as if power had just been restored. But the utility company confirmed there had been no outage. The thermal scan data from the bedroom was later marked as inconclusive. The call recording was archived. When it was reviewed again 2 days later, the breathing was gone. The audio file contained only silence. The timestamp remained 3:17 a.m. The case was officially labeled unfounded. No suspects, no victims, no explanation. But neighbors later reported something else. The porch light turns on every night at exactly 3:17 a.m. No one lives there anymore. If someone was inside that house, how did they leave a locked room without leaving a trace? And who stayed on the line after the call ended? This was episode 1 of Voices That Shouldn't Exist. Some emergency calls are never explained. Episode 2 documents a transfer between dispatchers that should not have been possible. It happened just before 1 a.m., and the whispering wasn't recorded the first time.